भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः
भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः
भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः
भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः
स्थिरैरङ्गैः
स्थिरैरङ्गैः
स्तुष्ट्वान् स्वस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
नमो नमः. Good evening all. The Badram, the permanency, ears should be tuned to hearing the good things, positive things. So is seeing also good and positive. And inputs, you have to manage the inputs so that the outputs will be great. Sthirayangaihi stushtvang swastanobihi. We need to have stability in the body. Stability in the body, weak muscles. You can't accomplish great things in your life. Veshema deva hitam yadayuhu. As long as we live, our action should be pleasing to the divine beings. Swastina indro vrudrashravaha. Our wakeful state should be a celebration without any hindrance. Our wakeful manifestation should be brilliant. Swastina pusha vishwavedaha. Our dream face should be smooth, not having bad dreams. Swastina starkshu arishtanemihi. Our deep sleep experience also should be great. Swastino brihaspati'r dadatu. Beyond, we should move away from just wakeful dream and deep sleep. We have to go beyond that one to the next phase. We have to go to the permanency. Brihaspati'r dadatu. May we attain the beyond the ordinary, getting up, busy working and going back to sleep. Beyond that one we had to do. We started on the Mandukya Upanishad. It is Upanishad, one of the shortest of the Upanishad. It talks about the seed mantra, monosyllable Om. If you know the seed, its manifestation can be known. It is talking about monosyllable. Try to know the root of everything. From there, everything comes out. In Bhagavan Shri Krishna, last week I talked about the mantranam pranavo trivratam. Among all mantras, the best mantra when is Om. Om, knowing the seed, everything gets sanctified. Everything gets sanctified. And Omkara, it is talks about the three phases of our existence: wakeful, dream and deep sleep. The first sloka, it starts with Om iti etad aksharam idam sarvam tasyo upavyakyanam bhutam bhavat bhavishyet iti sarvam omkara echanyat trikalatitam tad omkara eva. It is talking about Om iti etad. Etad, the seed is there within everyone. The seed of all is there within. Aksharam, indestructible. It is the seed. Bijamma sarvabhutanam viddhi partha sanatanam. I talked about that is such a unique seed. If I plant any seed in the soil, when it sprouts out, seed is destroyed when the shoot is coming. Whereas this is such a seed, indestructible seed. Idam sarvam tasyo aksharam. It is such a seed, never everything comes out, still it remains intact. Intact, it is a unique seed, everything manifests, but it is not, itself is not getting modified. Like catalyst definition, catalyst the one which promotes the reaction, it itself doesn't get involved. Promoter, another word is catalyst to the catalyst. All the enablers, who enables all the enablers? He is called as a promoter. In chemistry, we talk about promoter, enabler of the enabler, but doesn't get involved. By mere presence, everything gets done. And I talked about a, u, ma, it's akara, ukara, makara. It is everything comes out from there. The bhuta, bhavya, bhavat. It talks about bhuta means past, bhavat means now, bhavishyat means future. In Vishnu Sahasranama, the name comes Bhuta, Bhavya, Bhavan, Natha, Lord of the past, Lord in the present, Lord in the future. We say, I was the owner when I was young, I was a CEO. And now I have no position. Future I do not know. And we are time-bound profession, time-bound title, whereas his title is not subject to change. Always he holds that one. It's, his seat is not for, nobody can take over that one. He has become very old and somebody will take over. Second in line. It is that seat, nobody can take over. That is called as God. For as Chaturmukha Brahma, when his term is finished, he will vacate his seat, will be taken over by next lot. When Shiva term finishes his term, another person, another divine being takes over. Current Shiva will ascend to get promoted to Shesha. And it's all the other titles, Indra, current Indra, Purandara, when he finishes his time, tenure, Bali is in waiting. He will become next Indra. All the positions are time bound. That seat is called as Indra. Indra is a title. Brahma is a title. And Shiva is a title. That is seat position. Whereas God's womb, it is not subject to, it is an eternal seat. Nobody can take over that one. He is the Lord of all times. The Omkara has A, U, Ma. A, U, Ma means the seed of all. I said A means whatever you say with the mouth wide open. U means whatever you say, lips closer. Ma means lips together. Whatever you say in whatever language and whatever sound comes out, it is nothing but Om. Whatever say in whatever language, mouth wide open, A or U, lips closer, all lips together, it is nothing but talking about Om. A, U, Ma. And whatever remains unsaid After saying everything, it is called as Om. Whatever I spoke so long, still whatever needed to be told remains untold, that is Om. Whatever sound, U, Ma, and lips together, Makara is there. Lips together, and after that, no sound also. I am only, my mental chattering is happening. Mentally I am talking, sound is not getting expressed, but vibration is there in the mind. Mental chattering is happening, that is also Om. When I go deep, no thought at all. No thought at all. When I go into that one, that is also Om. So, Om, it's a monosyllable Om, blossoms that one into 3 letters, A, U, Ma, and it further expands into Nada, that sound. And even when the sound stops, when mind is chattering is happening, chatter in the mind is happening. Then after Nada, Bindu. Bindu, some dots are there. Kala, some traces I want to express, but I am not able to express. Many things in our life we want to say, but we are not getting a platform to express. Express, Kala, that it is there. It is there, I want to express, but it's not expressing. Kala, beyond that one Shanta, I am getting calm within. Ati Shanta, no expression, no disturbance. So calm within, it is Ati Shanta. Whatever, not at all, no thinking at all, absolute silence, or mental chattering, or your with whisper, the lip movement, or without lip movement, mouth wide open or partially open, whatever you say, it is talking as Om. You can't bypass anything without Om. Om means omni. Omni, that is what is omni, encompasses everything. Like a cloth, if I remove the thread from this cloth doesn't remain. What holds everything together is called as Om. If I say I will take off the Om from everything, nothing remains. And so it is a substratum, Uyate iti Om. Om means one which intertwines with everything, holds things together, it is called as Om. And it talks about A, U, Ma. A means the Atita, past. Bhuta, Bhavya, Bhavat. It talks about A means Bhuta, Atita. It talks, this Upanishad, it is Akshar Sarvam Bhuta, Bhavya, Bhavat. Means, Bhuta means A means Atita, past. What happened yesterday. U means Utpanna, now, current. Bhavat, whatever is happening now is called as U, means Utpanna. What is happening? Many things are coming up in my mind, it is Utpanna. Ma means the Manam, Jnanam, Mayam, in the future. It is talking about future. Bhuta, Bhavya, Bhavat, the three, it is A, U, Ma, it is talking. Iti Sarvam Omkara, whatever is there, it is Omkara. And we covered that one, and Sarvam Etad Brahma, Ayam Atma Brahma, Soyam Atma Chatushpat. Chatushpat means the 3 legs plus 1, 4. It stands firmly on the 4 legs. Sarvam etad. This one, Brahma means the highest. What is inside, it is the highest. Atma means apnoti. Atma means which spreads everywhere, which has a ability to spread everywhere. That is called as Atma. This, the highest Om is here. Not only I can't say it is only here. This spreads everywhere. It is there in everyone. Brahma, Atma, Brahma. So I am Atma. Whatever everywhere is there within, it gives the experience of the four phases experience. The four phase, what is that one? It is past, the Jagrat, wakeful, dream, and deep sleep experience. Chatushpath, fourth one, beyond that one. The fourth experience is called as Turiya. Upanishad doesn't define what is the fourth name. It is talking as the Turiya. The Turiya means the fourth one. Chatushpath, the four experiences. It is talking about the mouth wide open, utpanna, meya, lips together, giving us the wakeful experience. In the wakeful experience, my world opens up. I go out in my world. Every morning when I wake up, I go out in my own world. My world is different to another person's world because we have been given caged. Our mental thinking also, we are bound in our wakeful consciousness also. We don't want to see anything else. We follow our own traits. We follow the karma. Karma is holding us by leash and making us to experience our world. What I see, it will be different what others, Narendra sees. What Narendra sees, what Christina sees different. Though our eyes are there, how we perceive, that is, it's a wakeful experience opens up according to what we are capable. According to our karma, we see the type of world. Aniruddha, means Aniruddha, Ruddha means restriction. Everywhere there is a roadblock. I want to go out, I am caught up in the traffic jam. I can't go out. There is a hurdle everywhere. I apply for a job, it's rejected. I apply for something, it is rejected. There is always a roadblocks. How to break the roadblock? How to Ruddha means restriction. Aniruddha, God in the Chatushpath, four phases. In the form of Aniruddha, he must remove the roadblocks. I can't go, I can't expand myself. Wherever I go, there's a street lights. Every red light, in every passing street light, I am made to stop. I can't move. By then, the fuel in the car has emptied. Body has become old. Life is full of I wanted to go. I could not travel. Aniruddha, the Om, Akara, Lord in the form of Aniruddha, did not allow me to manifest externally. U means Utpanna. I am exhausted in the world, and I want to retreat. I want to withdraw. I start going within. Want to experience, go within, and Utkarsha. As I start going in, I start experiencing whatever I could not achieve in the wakeful state. It starts coming out as a dream. It starts coming out in the dream, suppose I have a lot of good fortune, it talks about in Upanishad also, a lot of sadhana I have done, according to my karma, I am supposed to encounter a major accident. So, by divine grace, because of my punya karma, I experienced the accident in my dream. Dream, I experienced that I had an accident. I was shocked. I was in shock and get up. That it was mitigated. It came out as a dream and got mitigated. Suppose I have done in the previous life lot of punya karma, and in this life I have a Gajakesari yoga. I was supposed to become the royal life, but because of my karma in this life so heavy, I get a dream that I have become a king. My yoga in the wakeful I could not experience, but it gave me an experience in the dream. Iota of that one experience in the dream that I became a king. That experience in the dream. Some of the karmas do not, because of the karmas blockages, I cannot experience. Then it get manifested through the in the dream, and sometimes when we wake up, we are very happy about the dream. Sometimes we are regretting. Why did I get that dream? The dream phase, ma means deep sleep. Even I am tired of the dream, the deep sleep experience. Minoti means merger. No experience at all. Total blank. Ignorance. Total ignorance. Total darkness. Total darkness happens. And the fourth one is consciously experiencing the bliss. Then that is the fourth one. Nada. Then further 5 the levels. Then the third sutra, it is the third shloka, talks about Jagarita Sthano Bahir Prajna Saptanga Eka Una Vimshati Mukha Stula Book Vaishwanara Pratama Pada. Vaishwanara means Vishwa. The first word in Vishnu Sahasranam starts with Vishwa. Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkara. See the beauty. Outside, the glory. Vishwanara, one who throws the light outside for us to go out, experience the outer world, is a Vaishwanara. Vaishwanara, the Bhagavan's another name, Vaishwanara, who gives us an experience of outside. Stula book. Outside world, we experience the gross things. Gross experience. I want to have a mobile phone. This is a gross. I am holding this one. I want to think, I want to own a house. I can experience this is a home. Brick and mortar. I can experience that one. All gross experience, gross food, everything is gross experience in the wakeful state. Jagarita Sthana, in the wakeful, this is the seat of wakeful. To be awakened, this eyebrow center is the Vaishwanara. This part is open. From this one, this light, it gives an experience of the outer world, eyebrow center. Jagarita Sthana, this is the Jagarita Sthana. When eyes are open, this is open, Jagarita Sthana, Bahir Prajna gives the experience of the only outer world. What is happening, who is ringing, and and what is going on in the television, what is happening, who is talking what. Bahir Prajna, only outside, gives me only the outer experience. Saptanga, the outer world, when Vaishwanara is there, the cosmic form of the Lord. Lord in Purusha Sukta also talks about Saptanga, 7 limbs. Dhyo Shanti, we touched upon previously, in the heavenly region. His head is in the heavenly region. Prithvi, cosmic, Virata Rupa. Feet, Prithvi, Dhyo Prithvi, Akasha space in the navel region. Aditya in the eyes. His eyes are the sun and the luminaries. Vayu, his breath is the prana shakti, makes things move in the whole universe. And Agni is a mouth, is fire, emanating the fire from the mouth. Apa, from the genitals, the creative power. We get the creative power, creativity from its Virata Rupa, his Virata Rupa. And Eka Una Vimshati Mukha, the 19 faces, talks about 5 pranas, prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. 5 jnanendriyas, eyes, nose, ears, mouth and skin. 5 karmendriyas, hands, legs, tongue, the lower aperture genital and anus. The 10 plus antakarana, mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara and chitta. This makes the experiences Lord with 19 faces. Everything, the prana, apana, it is Bhagavan's Rupa. As I said last week, Gajanana, Vishwambara, Vishwa, Vaishwanara, Vishwa. Ganapati, like that form, the one Gajanana, elephant face with 9 head on each side. Ganapati, like that one. Whatever you contemplate, you get that one. Contemplate, object of contemplation. On Sunday I will talk about. So is the mind, so is your body. Ganapati got the Gajanana face because he contemplated on Vishwanara. He got that quality. So Ganapati, we worship him as Vigna Nivaraka. May he remove the obstacles. Ruddha means so many obstacles. Because Ganapati contemplated on Vaishwanara, got that quality of removing or putting the roadblocks. And that is why Ganapati, we are worshipping Ganapati like Aniruddha, Vaishwanara. Please remove the obstacles so that may our outer manifestation become great. May we expand ourselves fully in the outer world. And the second one, 4th shloka, Swapna Sthano Antaprajna Saptanga Eka Una Vimshati Mukha Pravivikta Book Taijasa Dvitiya Pada. Second one, Swapna Sthana. One is Jagarita Sthana. This is the Swapna Sthana, is this Vishuddha Chakra. This is the dream. Where are you seeing the dream? My eyes are closed. I am lying down. How can I see? Swapna Sthana, this is the throat center. In the uvula, like a projector. On that projector, the Taijasa, it is talking about, first is Vishwa. Vishwa means outer world. Taijasa means illumined world. I am able to see the dream. Where is the light? Who is projecting the light? My eyes are closed. It's a pitch dark outside. Taijasa means somebody is projecting, throwing the light, which is making me to see. What is that? The Lord's another name is Taijasa. He is throwing the light so that I can see the movie. And I can see the movie. So pratham antar prajna, in the sleep, in the second phase, I have no awareness of outer world, no awareness, but I have opened up my inner the treasury. Whatever is there, I see within, only within. I see horses, I see elephant, I see the skyscrapers, I see aeroplane. It's in the small thing, I am seeing the whole world. I see lion, I feel I am going in an aeroplane, I am going in a train, I am going to Japan. And where a whole world I see, you are here, only inside I am seeing everything. Earlier, I made so much of effort to see outside. Now, suppose now Narendra went to Philippines recently. If he tells me, oh, such a beautiful country, I saw that one, I myself not able to see. He would have shown me so many pictures. These are the photos, these are the things. Now, I am so enchanted with that one. I want to go, but somehow circumstances doesn't allow. So much he told me, I went into sleep. Now in dream I am in Philippines. Whatever he described, so thing I was attentively listening. In a dream, I am seeing those ones. I have gone to Philippines in my dreams. I gone to Saptanga again. Inner the world, it has its own world. Like a dew, the heavenly region, earth region, space, eyes, breath, mouth, genitals, and 19 senses, Jnanendriya. In the dream, I hear somebody is talking. In dream, I hear. Inside, somebody, I am in dream, but I see myself awake. In dream, I see myself awake. I am talking to somebody. I hear somebody talking. I see something. I am dining in my dream. I am having a 5-course meal. I am dining. All the actions are happening. The subtle form of Jnanendriya, subtle form of Karmendriya, 5 pranas and Antakarana. It's all subtle form. Whatever outside I am doing, but here only the subtle form I am enjoying that one. I am doing that one only in the subtle form. That who gives that experience? Lord in the form of Wu. Wu means Taijasa, Utkarsha, Pradyumna. Vishwa means Aniruddha. Pradyumna means light. Pradyumna, who throws a special light. Aniruddha outside, Pradyumna, special light. Somebody throws a special light is called as Pradyumna. Now, the outside I'm exhausted. Dream also, so much of dream I see. Sometimes disappointed with the dream or happy about the dream. And from here, what happens? I was here in the wakeful. I slipped down to Taijasa and further, and I can't sustain this one. I slip down to my heart center. That is called as prajna. Prajna, I slip down to my heart center, and that is called as the sankarshana. How did I fall from here? Who pulled me down? Pulled me down. One is Aniruddha, second Pradyumna, Sankarshana. Sankarshana, he pulled me down here. Sankarshana, some Akarshana. Akarshana means gravity. Gravity, the gravitational force. The Sankarshana, what keeps everything in orbit in the outer galaxy, is a gravitational force. Sankarshana, Samkarshana, Lord in the form of Sankarshana, pulled me down into the heart center, gave no experience. You shut up and just sleep. No experience. The child is crying whole night, and mother bashes and says, just sleep. And so, no experience. Total no experience. That is the shloka number 5. We will quickly touch upon Yatra supto na kanchana kamam kamayate na kanchana swapnam pashyati tat sushuptam sushupta sthana eki bhuta prajnana ghana ye anandamayo ananda bhukka then cheto mukha prajna stritiya padaha. This is the third step. It talks about 4 steps. Here in that sleep, yatra supto, where in this sleep, once yatra supto sleeps, na kanchana kamam kamayate. No desire. In the wakeful state, I want that one, I want that one, I want dreaming of something. In deep sleep, na kanchana, no desire exists. And na kanchana swapnam pashyati, I don't see any dream also, nor the gross form, subtle form, I don't see. That is tat sushuptam, supta, supta. Supta means lie down. Supta means beautifully lying down. Great sleep. Great sleep, not just lying down. Sushupti means the no awareness at all, completely knocked off. And sushupta sthanam eki bhuta, that no, I am not different to anyone. I don't know anything. Eki bhuta prajnana ghana, lump. I don't know whether it's a knowledge or ignorance. I don't know that completely. It's in one thing I can't differentiate whether it is good or bad. Eva anandamaya. Only I know when I get up, I say it was sleep was good, great experience, because I did not know anything. In the wakeful state, full of stress. Dream can be stress. Here, in the why stress, I am doing. I have to pay mortgage, I have to pay insurance, I have to run there, I have to go there, I have to cook here, I have to buy things. So much of stress. In deep sleep, nothing is there. I is not there. Otherwise, in the wakeful dream, I have to do. As a father, as a mother, as a company, employer. I have to do. I have to run. I have to catch the train. I have to catch the flight. I have to book. I is there. In deep sleep, no I. So, you are relieved of everything. You are relieved of no I. I don't know myself. When total blank, no responsibility, anandamaya. It's enjoying, yes, not there, no responsibility, no stress, and Cheto Mukha, and the Cheto Mukha, it's a gateway, seed of all consciousness. Prajna, that Vishwa Tejasa Prajna. Pra-ajna, it's prajna means ajna. Ajna means knowledge, ignorance, ajnana. Pra-jna means the total ignorance. Total ignorance, it is the Tritiya Padaha. I will explain further next week. I rush through the shloka number 5. And now I will open the question for Ask Me a Question series. Otherwise, in the past, I was giving more time for a question and we were not making headway into Upanishad. So now we made a bit of headway in Upanishad. Now I will open the forum. Before that, one student from Karnataka Bellary Medical College, she's doing her PG in physiology, Dr. Roja. She sent an email. I am very much prone to meditation. I always feel like meditating, but I know that is not right, as I have to study for my PG. How to overcome this one? This please address this one in this week's Ask Me a Question series. She will listen, and her problem is something different to us. We don't know how to meditate, and for her problem is she doesn't want to come out of meditation. And the question is, meditate, you have to allocate a time. Going into the Turiya, why you have to go into the meditation? I don't feel like opening my eyes. How long? You are here, these 4 phases, you have to operate yourself in Chatushpath. You have to come back to the, before meditation, I was just revolving around wakeful, dream and deep sleep. Wakeful with my ignorance, dream with my ignorance, deep sleep anyway it is ignorance. Total ignorance, my manifestation is out of ignorance. Now, when you start meditating, start going into the 4th phase, the Turiya. Now, no more, you have to come back Chatushpath. 4 legs you have to operate. Earlier, I was roaming around here as an ignorant person. No knowledge. I was just wandering around. Now, I am wandering around as a meditator. I am conscious. More conscious of the wakeful, more conscious of dream, and deep sleep I am enjoying. Enjoying these 3. Earlier I was wandering out of ignorance. Now I am wandering in the wakeful with the knowledge. So you have to be in the all 4 phases. 4 phases. Earlier I was studying medicine out of ignorance, the intention of making lot of money. Now consciously, my consciousness awakened, I can treat my patients better. I can see what they are going through. With the intuition, my Vishwa, by looking at their person, that person, I can know their problem. My Vishwa has opened. Vishwa has opened. Consciously, I can become a brilliant doctor. That see the beauty of the Lord in the outside world. First word is Vishwa. Not to negate, not to just go into, I just want to meditate. You can't remain, you're not born here just to stay in one phase. You have to move and celebrate your life. Thank you, Roja, and any questions we'll address next time. Now, to others, any more questions? Sumana, you have any question? or Amrit?
Why do we go into, you mentioned about the dream phase and Turiya I can relate to that, okay, like from a scientific perspective that body needs to get full rest or recovery. So, that's where, from scientific perception, I would say that's why I say I've slept blissfully.
No, that is not Turiya, it is Prajna. Fourth is...
Prajna state. But in terms of dream, like what you mentioned, but in dream also you have the feeling like when you're awake, you're saying, I am responsible, I did this. Even in dream, and that is why some dreams are scary and some dreams are very happy, because you still have the feeling of I say I went to Philippines, I did this, I did that. So why are we seeing dreams? Is it because it's unfulfilled in the wakeful state? Do they represent anything?
Yes, unfulfilled, could not complete that one. And sometimes we are born with the prarabdha. Prarabdha, with the karma we have come here to exhaust. Our luggage is so heavy, we downloaded more than we can chew in the wakeful. So, to get it exhausted, it gets revealed in the dream phase also. You are carrying the karma more than you can carry. You cannot exhaust all in the wakeful. So, it has to be experienced in the dream. It is one way of exhausting brought in karma. Any more questions? Yes, Rita, what was your question?
I did have a question, but I think your last question actually put in things in a very good perspective, because we have been listening to the Jagrat state, Swapna, the deep sleep, and Prajna and Turiya. And the question that came to my mind was, if Turiya state is the best, then why do we have to go through the other state, right? Similar to what Dr. Roja had asked, and the answer pretty much, by being aware of what Turiya state means, we become more conscious of the importance of the other states, and then we live them with full consciousness, with full awareness, and make it much better than how we would have done it otherwise. I think that pretty much summarized the question that I had in mind.
Okay.
We had to anyway lead through it, so why do we? Yeah. Thank you so much for that summary. I think it was pretty good.
Thank you. Any more comments?
Namaste, Guruji.
Yeah, namaste, sir.
Thank you for the session, Guruji. It's really beautiful. Just with the dreams and karma, how much you have to take it into a dream, which, you hope that you don't remember that when you wake up in the morning. But if you have some dream that's the weirdest dream, and then you kind of remember how much you have to act on it, or you have to believe that your prarabdha or your suffering in that dream, suffering in a real experience you have suffered through in the dream. So you let go of it, or you would be careful about in the actual world with regards to the dream.
There is a science called as dreamology is there. Some of the dreams you cannot take it as it is. It is conveying some message. You have to take what it is conveying. Trijata tells, for example, to Sita in Ashokavana, not to cry, I saw a dream. Ravana, with applied oil all over his body and wearing a red cloth, and mounted on a donkey. He was moving towards south. He was going towards the south. That indicates, Trijata said, your Ravana is going to die soon. It's for us, if I see something as it is, it doesn't mean anything for me. But to understand, she interprets that one, how it is. For example, in the dream, if you see a red snake, some death news will come to you, your ears. Some indicator, they are the indicators. Dream doesn't come to harm you. They are, sometimes it is forewarning you. Get prepared, but for a meditator, you are just an observer. You are just an observer, but for others, it is an indication what you have to do. Sometimes I am in a dilemma whether I should do or not. I am debating. I may get divine beings can come in my dream and tell me what should I do. Sometimes there is an instance when the soul, the deceased father could not travel further. He could not travel. He hit a glass ceiling. The soul could not travel because of the unfulfilled desire. That soul could not travel, and after months it came as a dream to his son, do that one. Do whatever wanted to do. The son approached the right dreamologist. They said, your father is indicating that dream came 2-3 times, and perform whatever that yajna, whatever had to be performed, so that the father's soul can travel. Sometimes it can happen. The good souls come and give us an indication. Divine beings come and tell the indication what next.
Sir, when you say, yes, sir, namaste. Sir, when you say it is giving an indication or it will give you a message, who is it here?
The soul, the soul with the bundle of thoughts, the soul can come and give the deceased person. That unfulfilled, that journey is not complete, but it is stuck. It has to travel to the next body or next other world. It is stuck, unfulfilled.
And when you said for a meditator, they are an observer, what does that mean? Why wouldn't these dreams?
No, just observe, not to react. And if I engage myself in the dream, in the deep sleep, no experience, outside experience, happy or sad, because of I. In deep sleep, I was not there. Meditator also, I want to mitigate I. Because of that I saw that one, I enjoyed. Because of that one, happiness and sad. In the Turiya, try not to react. Let it be. And the more I start saying I, underlined, bold, more and more karma starts gravitating to that person.
Can we say in that case, like my understanding is like you basically are unaffected by the dreams, or the meditator is unaffected by the dreams.
Yeah, not to be too sorrow or happy, just observe. Otherwise, I is there in dream, I is there in the wakeful. I purchased, I did that one, I. Every sentence starts with I, ends with I. It's becomes so heavy for the mind. So, load is so heavy on my mind. My restless, stress. Unburden, sadhana is nothing but remove I, then enjoy.
And is there anything in our Vedas and scriptures where you do not have to go through like just before you go into the tamasic state and go to sleep? Like, is there anything you could suggest where we can follow and apply as a practical aspect?
The practical, that is what I am talking about, is it? Upanishad. Mandukya Upanishad, it is Atharva Veda, it is...
Any particular shloka, Guruji, before you...
No, I am talking about Jagarita Shloka, Swapna, and Bhagavad Gita. Every chapter is Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. You offer it to Lord, everything to Him, and be free. Ma Shuchaha. He again and again, not to say, I am seeing, I am doing. He says, Yat karoshi yadashnashi yajjuhoshi dadasiyat. I did $1,000 donation. I did $500 donation. I. Shri Krishna says, whatever you are doing, you are not doing, you are doing for me. When you submit yourself for a higher cause, that stigma won't come to you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Guruji, some people get like lucid dreaming where they're aware of the dream, they can control the dream as well. Is that different?
Yeah, again, I control the dream. Again, I is there, and let it come and go, just an observer. That is the best way. And I can't control. Tonight I will see the dream of a newly released movie. I can't say it is Taijasa. It is up to him what movie he wants to show. Like Netflix, you can't download, I want to see this one. You have no choice. You are a mute spectator. You have no choice what to see. Whatever he shows, you have to see. Thank you. And last question. If we have no question, we'll see you. Yes, Christina.
Just a small question, Guruji. How to make the dreams less intense, for example? If they are not... Is I like too much? If I would like to have more, like without dreams, sleep.
No, that is why many people, they meditate couple of minutes, 5 minutes before going to sleep, do some round of mantra, japa, or they say kayena vacha manasendriyirva buddhyatmana va anusruta svabhava karomi yadya sakalam parasmai narayana yeti samarpayetat. Whatever I did, whatever good or bad, ugly, whatever I did in the whole day, I offer it to you. Something unburdened, not to take the office load onto that one bad day, good day, something, offer it to him. And whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. You know whether I did right or wrong. I don't want any credit for right. I don't want any discredit for my wrongs. Everything to you. And that helps in having a good sleep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dhanyavad. We'll see you again tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Saturday Bhagavad Gita class. Yes, sir. What did you say?
Namaste, happy dreaming.
Happy dreaming. And there is a class in the morning, 6 o'clock. Don't keep on dreaming. I will see you tomorrow.